hello. Welcome to Mass Debaters. My name is DeAndre Robinson. These are my friends. Say hello, friends.
Hey, friends. It's Cam. That's it. That's all.
What's up, everybody? My name is Evan Hamataki. I'm 5'8" in real life, 6'5" on the internet.
Everybody, this is your boy CJ, aka Darth Vader Ginsburg.
So this is Mass Debaters, home of comedic debate. We're debating the most unlikely of topics, just like the three topics we have today. The first topic is the worst Denzel Washington movie. With that being said, Evan, you're first.
I'm gonna say this: Denzel's a great actor, but every actor has some stinkers. I got two dishonorable mentions. The first was Out of Time, and the other one was Safe House. That movie was garbage. Anyways, my pick for the worst Denzel Washington movie is Two Guns. For those of you who haven't seen Two Guns, it is that movie he did back in 2013 with Mark Wahlberg, where they're criminals, and they usually are trying to fuck each other up and steal from each other, but then they have to work together. It's over the top action. It's not Denzel or Mark Wahlberg's best acting, and there's not a really good supporting cast to me. So, when I come to a Denzel movie, I expect to see Denzel being his peak Denzel, but he just didn't bring it this movie. Neither did Mark Wahlberg, to be fair. So this sucked for both of them. But that's what it is.
So, Two Guns wasn't a bad movie to me. It was a cash grab. All movies was for to make money, but this movie was literally just to make money. But it wasn't a bad movie. The acting wasn't bad. The comedic jab wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad of a movie. Like if somebody said, "You want to got this movie and get to watch it," I won't go like, "Oh damn, I'll watch it." But to me, it wasn't that bad. CJ's on you.
All right. I will start by saying, I thought this whole topic was gonna suck for me, but I actually like going through all the movies. Like the only movie I didn't enjoy watching was the one I chose. Yeah. Every other movie, but I actually liked it. Like this one, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty entertaining. It just there were some things that that bothered me, but for the most part, it wasn't bad. I thought the action was good. And now, some of the acting wasn't the best, of course, but the action was good. I love how they fucking bantered and fucking jabbed back and forth at each other. That show's funny as shit. Like the only real gripe I have with this movie is the tip at the beginning. The tip. Why the fuck are you gonna leave a fucking cash tip and then set the place on fire? You dumb motherfucker! Take that money back. Fuck that! I would have snatched that money back so quick. What? Oh hell no! We burning the place down. Why would you leave money on the table? Fuck you! I'm not wasting my money on that shit.
It looks suspicious.
How? The place burnt the fuck down. How would they know if you left money or not? That's the only gripe I have for the movie. Other than that, I liked it.
All right, Cam's on you.
All right, so I had never seen this movie all in its entirety before watching it for this episode. I agree with DeAndre. It's kind of was just like, hey, I need a quick good movie, and then you have this one guy that's in the back just writing typical shit, but it's always it's always gonna at least do okay. And he wrote this shit, and they just ran with it. The first half of this movie is slow as fuck. It takes very long to get to the fucking point. And it's not a very deep point. The movie is not a complicated movie. And yet it takes forever to get to the fucking point. And I think they kind of drag out the beginning also because the end is short. It makes no fucking sense. Okay. They find the money. They blow up majority of said money and then go back to what they were doing with no explanation on how when they killed everybody that could have put their shit back to the way it was.
Right.
It didn't make any sense. The people controlling one, the people controlling the other, and they're money, the CIA in the middle that had their money stolen. Everybody died. It makes no sense.
Cam, you're not wrong at all.
So, Cam, it's your movie.
Okay, so I didn't have any dishonorable mentions. I didn't feel like digging into more of the stuff I don't like about Denzel. I prefer to keep as much of Denzel positive in my mind as possible. Though most of his recent work is better, this movie that I'm about to bring up is it's not good. Like it's not good at all. As a movie or as his role personally, the movie is Magnificent Seven. The Magnificent Seven is hot garbage. It's a very bad movie overall. I see what they were trying to do with it, but because they just, I don't know what the because is. They just fucked up. Like I don't know what happened, but this movie is not good, even though it has all of the good pieces you would want from a movie. The plot is not bad. There's diversity. Like it had everything it needed to be a good movie, and then just like tripped on the like start line. Like it just fell flat on his face. This is older Denzel, and I don't know why, but they made him look like he had dentures in, and I don't know, maybe he did have dentures in, but like he like behind, like below the mustache, he would look over and it'd be like, yeah, I know that meme of Denzel where he has like that big old tear, like, and that it has that same look in the movie, and I'm just like, what the fuck is that? Like, what? I don't know what happened. Okay, but I don't like any movie where Denzel's not attractive. That shit was a turn off. Okay,
Wow.
that shit was a very deep turn off. And
No,
then
not Denzel.
those it's supposed to be very basic, standard. I think would think for an actor or actress, standard like old school, like accents and stuff like that. And they couldn't get that right. Though it has great actors and a somewhat great plot, like the base of it, they kind of fuck it up on the surface, which is again my movie's not good. It's just very disappointing. If I was a Denzel fan, I would just look away. Like,
All right, Evan, you're first.
So the Magnificent Seven, I totally had my movies confused the whole time. I thought this was one that Quentin Tarantino did, but I recognize that was the Hateful Eight. The Magnificent Seven, I actually did not mind the movie. It's such a big cast to me that I enjoyed it. I like those big cast type movies. You know, this had it had Denzel, Star-Lord, Chris Pratt, Ethan Hawke. I was just like, it had some good stars in it, so that's why I enjoyed it. Now, granted, I think this movie would have done 10 times better if it was a Quentin Tarantino movie. But with that being said, it's not a terrible movie. I actually watched this recently. I watched this within the last year. But I always thought it's in that like that official timeline of the Ridiculous Six, which is the Adam Sandler Netflix one, the Magnificent Seven, and then the Hateful Eight. I always would like, these would be cool. These are all connected, but so it's not the worst movie. I think Denzel is the star power, like the true star power. It's like that's what puts butts in seats for a movie theater. So it wasn't terrible, but there's a lot better movies where he's in an ensemble cast that are out there.
All right, so I'm gonna go, and I actually like this movie. Maybe it's just me. I did. I'm not gonna lie. I did. My favorite part is the last battle, and it's gonna sound fucked up, but I know that this is a scary movie stereotype, but none of the colored people died.
We weren't even supposed to be there.
Thank you.
That also didn't make any sense.
I mean, but
what are you talking about? Actually, most of the actual quote unquote cowboys they were black.
So, like I said, I actually like this movie, and like I said, one of my favorite parts was the ending. When it's gonna sound fucked up, but none of the color people died.
You say this almost like every episode. It's gonna sound fucked up. You're fucked up.
So listen, Denzel didn't die. The Mexican quote unquote didn't die. The Native American didn't die. The only person that wasn't white that died was the Asian guy. So Evan was right though. This came around, talking about the Ridiculous Six and the Hateful Eight. Ridiculous Six was the worst out of. I don't give a damn nobody say.
I was gonna say, what the fuck is Ridiculous Six?
It's the Adam
Sandler.
Sandler version.
It was
the worst.
Well, they're supposed to be horrible though. Like,
So everyone's right again. I mean, Quentin Tarantino in most movies will make it great. However, if this movie was rated R, I think it would be better. I mean, I know I said about a lot of movies, but
you said about a lot of things.
But rated R.
There's not enough sex and violence. There's not enough sex and violence in the movie.
If this movie was rated R, I think this movie would be better. CJ, it's on you.
All right. I completely agree with Dre, like on everything. I really like the movie. I don't understand why he's even on this list. I thought just everything was about it. I thought the fucking acting was good. The fucking shootouts were fucking awesome. And I'm into westerns. I like westerns, so this is just right in my alley. I don't understand what's on the list, but yeah, I thought the show was fucking great.
Oh, and fair point. I actually enjoyed the movie as well. I didn't think it was a terrible movie. I just thought that there are better Denzel portrayals.
Oh yeah, there's way better.
Yeah. Of course, he's looking. He's got like fucking major motion pictures, dude, fucking under his belt, dude, with multiple fucking awards. But yeah, but I'm just saying this is not bottom of the barrel to me.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go, and my movie is The Book of Eli. So again, I don't think that a lot of Denzel Washington movies are bad. At least he's not bad in it. I just hate most times of Denzel as an action movie star. I'm not that big a fan. Like, this was the stiffest choreography ever. Like, this motherfucker was the stiffest motherfucker ever. and I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna. I watched the movie literally twice over the week, and the ending, he found out he was blind.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. He found out he was blind. He found out that he was blind at the ending. However, you could have took that shit out, and it still would have been an okay movie. Like he still could remember the whole thing. You could have blew up the book and called it a day, and it still would have been. I didn't like the that he was blind thing. It made it seem cooler, I guess, but I didn't like his blind thing. The main thing I do like, and this is what it is, she's the most beautiful white girl to me. That's Mila Kunis. I love Mila Kunis.
I'm pretty sure
she's gorgeous. Yeah.
She's beautiful. She has no body whatsoever.
You know how we have the infamous "I Can't Fuck With It" award.
Yeah.
For DeAndre Robinson, I'm gonna do something even better. I'm gonna go with the "What the fuck are you talking about" award. This is a fantastic fucking movie. This is one of my favorite Denzel movies. Yes, I love it.
I feel like Martin likes
Nope. This is one of my top. This is top
Denzel
5.
Movie.
Top 5. Like Joe Barrett would once say, there's a story attached to this. So,
man, story.
2013 was a weird time. I took my stepdad Brian to the movies on his birthday. And this is the movie that we saw, because I take him to the movies every year except this year because COVID. For his birthday, and this is one of the movies we saw, and it was one of the better memories I have with him. So this movie holds a sentimental place in my heart.
With that being said, too, I do want to say this though. This is around the time where all these apocalyptic movies came out.
A lot of them. Yeah,
2012. This is the end. The Angel movie. I forgot what it was when the Angel trying to kill everybody.
Legion.
Sorry.
Oh, Legion. Yeah, you're
Legion.
right.
Sorry,
yeah,
Legion.
Legion. But yeah, I thought Denzel was smooth. There was a few things he fucked up on at the beginning. Other than that, he was a cold-blooded motherfucker. I liked it. Slash the motherfuckers, cut their heads off. Like he was taking them out.
The sharpest sword ever. One cool.
Yes. Well, think about it. He ain't got nothing else to do. He ain't got nothing else to do but read his Bible and sharpen that sword. Yeah. Ain't no TV, ain't no social media.
I will say this: that is
one of reading your weapon.
that was one of like the dopest reveals. Like I had no idea what was going on with him, and all of a sudden when they read the book, he's like, "What is this? I can't read this. It's in Braille." I'm like, "Oh damn!"
Yeah, that was fucked up.
That came out of nowhere.
I liked it. Yes.
I was like, okay.
Yeah. See, yeah, I love that whole thing, and I love that good reveal, man. Him being blind the whole time, actually, made sense to me. Especially like watching it multiple times afterwards. You look at it, you actually notice that he never actually looks at anything. He'll listen first, and then he'll fucking turn his face towards that direction, but he never looks at anything like directly. Yeah. I've watched it multiple times after the first time. I'm like, yeah.
I'm watching one time too this week. He looked at a lot of things, especially when Mila Kunis came in and the other blind lady came in. Mila Kunis' mom came in.
Yeah, he looked in the directions of fucking things that are happening, but he never actually looked anything directly.
I was truly disagreeing.
Your sense of hearing also gets super heightened when you lose another sense.
Oh, I know.
So
that.
there's a very good chance he knew exactly where they were standing without actually seeing them.
All right.
And there's multiple times where he's just he's sitting there listening, and then and then that's when he's starting doing shit because he can hear it, and nobody else is paying attention. No one else can hear it. I thought it was fucking dope. I like the movie, and Mila Kunis can get it.
Yeah, this movie is not good. Like, it's not all you guys are CJ and Evan like, oh, I love this movie. No. However, it's not the worst Denzel movie. The movie is not great, but it's definitely probably the best of what we're going to talk about in this category. Like, I don't know where the hell you pick Book of Eli from. Like,
I was hella surprised.
That's all. Just like, I know
good.
the movie's not for everybody. A lot of people were just like, they didn't like it for certain reasons. But overall, the consensus on Book of Eli is not a negative one. So I don't know how the fuck you got to this movie. If you don't like it, that's cool. I don't love it. Personally, I found it a little boring. And then at the end, when he was blind, I was like, okay, like what? It was kind of like whatever. Like,
I still think it should be in the bottom photo.
So I do want to pick back off what something that Evan said. Gary, listen, if you want a good villain, Gary Oldman is a fucking...
Gary Oldman in this movie.
Oh, he's a go-to.
Yeah, Gary Oldman is an amazing villain, yo. Anything too, like even in fucking the Fifth Element, he was fucking good in that. So shout out to that. All right, CJ, your movie.
All right, you saved the worst for last. Yeah, all right, to be like the worst Denzel Washington movie ever, and like one of the worst movies period
ever.
Virtuosity. It was filmed in 1995, and it has a lot of components of virtual reality, quote unquote virtual reality, and everything. But the visuals are fucking complete garbage. Like, dude, there's 80s movies that have visuals way better than this movie. Like, I don't know where the budget went, but it wasn't where it was supposed to go. I guess this was not Denzel's best acting. You could tell fucking he didn't even believe the shit he was saying. Yeah, so how the fuck we supposed to believe it? Like, no, he phoned that one in, and then fucking what was that? Russell Crowe? Oh, dude, no, fucking the Gladiator playing this. His characters. Oh, I can't explain how disappointed. Dude, no, it's hard to tell whether this was like a shitty comedy movie with a little bit of action, or like a shitty action movie with a little bit of comedy. But either way, it was just. It was complete miss, dude. This shit was stupid as fuck. It was stupid as fuck, dude. Just straight hot garbage. Man, I don't know. Yeah, I kind of hate myself for having to watch this shit, but yeah, it was just complete trash. Can't think of any redeeming qualities from the movie.
So I'm gonna go first, and CJ, you get the one of two. I can't fucks with it from me tonight. This movie was hot piss garbage. This was so bad. So here's the thing. I actually do like the one thing good that I like about I actually did like Russell Crowe's villain in this movie. I kind of like sadistic villains, and
I do too, but the acting, when he did it,
You
when
know
he
DeAndre making rated R, and he's
yeah.
making
Listen,
no.
I like
The thing is,
sadistic movies.
I like the concept of his character, but his portrayal of it, I thought, no, if somebody else doing it would have been awesome.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
thought for number one, they should just burn this fucking movie. Nobody should do it. Let's say that. Two, but he did. I thought he did a good job. Like the one bright spot of this movie was him as a sadistic villain. It showed range of his. Because I think a couple years later he did A Beautiful Mind, and which was fucking amazing. They should have kept the beard in the dress on Denzel. I thought that show
He was looking rough.
I thought they looked better. Like, listen, with the beard and the dress. All right. Oh no! Like the ending, and it pissed me off so fucking bad because like you knew what's like you knew what was going to happen at the ending. They took that membrane or brain out of my man's body, and then it went backwards. So you knew that he went back in. That shit pissed me off so bad. Like it made me. I felt like the directors thought that people were stupid, and like oh my goodness, it was a smack in the fucking face.
It was 95.
However, that's my point too. However, I would not mind giving this movie another chance if they redo it now.
Ooh, yeah, they redo it.
If they redo it now,
yeah,
and give it a really some good editing, none of that crap they had. Get somebody.
What kid do they have doing that fucking editing?
Get somebody like Evan's boy. He likes Michael B. Jordan doing it.
Fuck yeah.
And then get somebody sadistic to play. Honestly, get Jared Leto to. Malkovich, Jared Leto.
Yeah.
So it got to be somebody younger though. But get somebody younger to do Russell Crowe character, and you got a probably okay movie. Oh no, yeah, CJ, you get that. I can't fuck with it. Definitely do. All right.
Yes.
Cam's on you.
Yeah, this movie was trash. This movie was trash. I didn't even finish it. I didn't want to. I didn't bother. I didn't care.
She said I didn't care.
Like I started with this because this was the one I hadn't even like heard of, didn't know it existed. It was before I was 5 when it came out, and it's the only one. It was bad, but it was. I don't know how like great movies I don't know about a lot of movies from 1995, so I'm assuming it's because it's old.
Yeah.
I think we spent a good amount of time describing that no matter how good an actor is, if a script is trash, it's trash. Like no amount of good acting it can carry it to the promised land. Okay.
All right.
He's trash.
Evans on you.
So, movies that have to do with virtual reality, for me, I got a top 2. Tron.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, the best movie ever about a virtual reality world is Ready Player One.
Ready Player One is a very, very fucking underrated movie. That movie is fucking amazing.
Oh, it was
that movie is fucking amazing.
I love that movie.
Because of the culture I was raised in, like with that being the technology age, with like the video game culture and stuff like that. That's in my top 10 of all time. That's how good of a movie I think that is.
As soon as they make that shit, I'm in there every
24/7,
24/7.
I'm gonna be 6'5", 250 pounds, jacked, bro. No. So everything for me compares. Anything for me that I see that has to do with some sort of virtual reality compares to Ready Player One, and that's how I base it. And this movie was literally like if Ready Player One was you got infinite lives, this one means game over. That's how bad this movie was.
So it starts at the end.
I get that it's not entirely based on going into a virtual reality world and escaping reality. But the fact of the matter is that this man is a virtual reality bad guy who come out and it's a bad guy. It's so
stupid.
dumb. Like,
Oh,
who thinks it's a smart idea to give him multiple personalities of serial killers?
A dumbass mad scientist. God damn.
Oh no, yeah, no, the guy that let him loose and then sat there and watched everything go down.
And then try to save him at the end. Like, God damn it.
It's a terrible movie. CJ, congratulations. It's not gonna get an I can't fuck with it because I don't give I can't fuck with it. I can't give I can't fuck with it to anything that I can't fuck with. So
thank you. I don't give no fucks to have I can't fuck with it. Like,
yeah.
So this is
the what good about it is there?
This is a terrible movie. I'm gonna start with the rankings. So number 4 for me would be The Book of Eli. Number 3 would be Two Guns. Number 2 would be The Magnificent Seven. There's a lot of numbers in here. I apologize. Number 1, most trashiest Cardi B-esque of movies for Denzel, Virtuosity.
All right, Virtuosity is the worst. It's number 1. Then shit. I go with Two Guns, Book of Eli, Magnificent. No, fuck that. Book of Eli, Magnificent Seven, Two Guns.
Okay, so he's saying Two Guns is the best.
Yeah.
Virtuosity is the worst.
All right, Cam's on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Virtuosity is number 1 worst fucking Denzel movie on this fucking list.
Period.
That's
Point blank. End of motherfucking story.
110. That's correct. Number 2, I still think is Magnificent Seven. I just do. Oh, I'm sorry, Evan. The Magnificent Seven. Number 3, as far as for worst movies, this is hard for me. But I'm gonna have to go with The Book of Eli.
I don't like Cam anymore, guys.
Hey, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
My thing is,
Until I don't
more
like
likely
it,
to fall asleep. Actually, correct. Two Guns and The Book of Eli are tied as far as for garbage. I'm gonna fall asleep either way.
That is her opinion. Just say Two Guns is 3.
Book of Eli is number 4.
Thank you.
All right, so I would like to say that CJ is the best at picking out the worst shit. Anyway, my ranking is definitely CJ number 1. There's no way in hell. No way in hell.
Unanimous. First ballot Hall of Trash Head.
Somebody get him a crown made of trash.
So CJ's number 1. The next one I'm gonna say The Book of Eli. And then I'm gonna go Two Guns. And then I didn't, like I said, I didn't mind Magnificent Seven, so Magnificent Seven number 1. Me number 4. Number 4.